Hey YouTubers, it's GX Bob here once again, showing you another useless video. Today we are going to replace our rear turn signals. Kind of excited because I'm going to show you a product that's going to get rid of that hyperblink that you often get whenever you replace your turn signals with LED. Now there's a reason why you go into hyperblink. Your car goes into a really fast blink when you replace your regular filament bulbs with LEDs, because LEDs draws really low power. Okay, the filament draws a lot of power in order to make them blink. So whenever you put in something that draws lower power, your car system actually thinks that your filament light bulb is out. So it's going to send you that hyperblink, and it's sort of like a warning letting you know, hey, it's time to change the bulbs. Okay, so I went out and got an LED bulb, right? But it's not just any LED bulb. It's an LED bulb that has canvas error-free resistors already built in order for them to send the right signals to your car system, letting them know that everything's okay. You know, this LED bulb is in there. Everything's good. Everything's good to go. And the part number for your rear turn signals is a 7440. Okay. It's got to be 7440 in order for the socket type to fit into your OEM socket type. Okay, I got this from Oxylam. I'll send you the link. Okay, I really like this, and I'll tell you why I like this. But first, let's go ahead and check the back. As you know, everything's in Japanese. Japanese and Japan is synonymous for very good quality in their technology. Okay, never mind. It says made in China right here. The box is made in China, but the light bulb is Japan. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this sucker up here. Now if you take a look at this, one thing you're going to notice, it's made out of aerospace aluminum. So it's going to dissipate a lot of heat, just the structure of it. See all these gills right here that you normally see on amplifiers? It's to dissipate the heat so it doesn't get hot. Are we worried that this thing's going to get hot? No, we're not going to leave our turn signals on from California all the way driving to the East Coast or anything like that. That's not going to happen. You're just going to signal your lights at a turn signal at an intersection, which is going to be only a few minutes, right? So you're not going to have to worry about heat or anything. Not that LED bulbs give off a lot of heat anyways, but it's there for you right here, okay? Very nice aluminum. And another thing that I really like is it has a projector lens at the end. See that? It has a LED microchip board in the middle right there, and it shoots off a projector. And the reason why this is good is because if you take a look at your light assembly actually points straight out. It's points straight out in the back, and it also has clear on the side. So which is good, because I'm going to tell you the way that this light bulb is structured. It has the LED microchip on the side, and it has one that's pointing straight out. So you're going to get this really bright amber turn signal in every single angle that you're looking at your tail light. So this is really good. I like this. Okay, and this was only a few bucks. I forgot. I think it was maybe 12, 15 bucks or something like that. It was pretty cheap. Okay, compared to other canvas error-free lights that I've actually taken a look at, which were like $30, $40 for a pair. This was actually pretty cheap. So we're going to go ahead and test this out on the quality, if it works the very first time, and how bright it is. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and install it, and then I'm probably going to show you a video of it working at night, and we're going to prove that this is not going to go into hyperblink once you install them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So the only two tools you're going to need is a 10mm socket. Okay, we're going to spin it counterclockwise to remove the screws, and you're going to need a wide flathead, a wide flat trim panel remover right here. It's got to be plastic so you don't damage your light and you don't damage your paint. And you got to make sure it's wide so it creates a lot of surface area, so when you pry it open, you don't create one small stress point and it's going to crack your lens. Okay, make sure it's wide. Okay, sometimes you might not even need it, but in this case, if your lights have been on here for a very long time and it's kind of stuck in there, then you might need something like this. Okay, so let's go ahead. You got two screws right here, which are 10mm. You could also use a Phillips. I don't feel like, you know, stripping them out or anything. I'd rather just use the socket. Counterclockwise, unscrew the fasteners. Once you unscrew the fasteners, you're going to go ahead and take your wide scraper right here, and you're going to stick it between the light and your car's frame, and you're going to pry it backwards just like this. And make sure you pry at all areas right here, top, center, and bottom at the same time. You don't want to keep prying at one corner, you're gonna, and one side is gonna be stuck. If you keep prying at one corner, you're gonna end up cracking your lens, guys. Go ahead and remove it. There's one gray plug. All you have to do is disconnect it by just pushing on this button. Push this tab right here and disconnect. Let's go ahead and lay this down. Next, we're going to go ahead and do the right-hand side one. The right-hand side is a little tricky, okay? There's an art to it. Let's go ahead and unscrew these two 10mm bolts first. Okay, set the screws aside. Okay, and here's the tricky part. You are going to grab your wide scraper and you're going to close your tailgate about 45 degrees. Keep it closed, open at 45 degrees and hold it right there. So while it's at 45 degrees, you can go ahead and hold one side of it right here and pry away. Pry towards you, top and bottom, okay? Throw your blue scraper away in there. And while you're removing it, make note of your brackets so they don't hit your paint job on your tailgate, okay? And it should slide out easily, just like that. As long as this tailgate is at a 45-degree angle, you're able to slide this out easily. Let's go ahead and unplug this. And let's go ahead and set it inside of the car. Now that we've set your left side and your right side tail lights down, you're going to go ahead and take your light bulbs, set it out of its little box here, set these aside. Let's go ahead and take the left-hand side one and turn it counterclockwise. Turn the socket counterclockwise, make sure the bulb is not hot. Okay, go ahead and pull it out. Just pull it out, toss it aside. Take the new one. It doesn't matter if it's going this way or the other way. It's non-polarity, so you can't make a mistake either way. So just plug it in. Okay, just plug it in just like that. Snap it in. Stick it inside the hole and turn it clockwise. Find its slot and turn it clockwise until it locks in. There you go. Same thing with this side. Go ahead and turn it counterclockwise. Pull it out. Make sure it's not hot. Unplug it. Put in the new bulb. Stick it in there. Turn it clockwise to lock it in. You're done. Okay, when you're done, make sure all your wiring and everything is neatly set where it's supposed to be in all of its little brackets and everything. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. Okay, just so when you put your tail lights back in and you slide it in, you don't start pitching these wires and these harnesses against the frame of the car, and you're going to cause an electrical fire that way or pop a fuse. Let's go ahead and put the left side back right now by plugging it in. Make sure it clicks in. When you put this in, make sure the harnesses are out of the way of all the pinch points, okay? All the pinch points. You just slide it forward. If you feel any obstruction, do not force it. That means you're pinching a wire. Okay, perfect fit. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Same thing with the other side. Just reverse the process. Just go ahead and plug in the gray plugs. Snap it in. Okay, make sure it's out of the way, out of all its pinch points, tucked neatly. And look at these brackets. Okay, don't force it in. Just go ahead and make it inside this slot right here without ruining your paint job on your tailgate. Okay, open and close the tailgate if need be, just to get it in. Okay, it's got to be a nice 45-degree angle. Go ahead and put it everything in its slot. Push it forward without forcing it. Once it snaps into place, you're good. No wires are pinched. Okay, so let's go ahead and test out the lights. Okay, these are my right turn signals. See, they are not in hyperblink. They're blinking normal speed, and look how bright they are. Holy smokes. That is super bright, guys. It's a really nice amber yellowish color also. And here's proof that my left turn signals blink slow, blinking at normal speed. Also super bright. Let's go to the diagnostic screen. There is no error messages on the diagnostic screen. I wish I could show you how bright these suckers are. So there you go. It is super bright. It might blind people in outer space. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.